Alright, we're back to some more fun times with the Pokemon. And as I said I was going to do, I went back and healed everyone up. Basically got a nice refresh because we still got several more trainers before we get down to the next town. And while I was on my way, I did stop in that one grass area where there was an item. And it's inside a battle trainer, but it wasn't really anything exciting. He had a Remoraid and a Volbeat. So, yeah, nothing too exciting there. And even the item was basically a bunch of nothing because it was just a yellow flute. So, meh. Wow, you're going to take away the only good attack I have to use against you. That's not very nice. Alright, fine. We're just going ahead and getting rid of that sandstorm. Yeah, we didn't have that last time, really. Any sleep nonsense, so, you know, it might have actually been okay. I know, you know, Earthquake isn't the best move with him, but at least, we'll take a little bit of that. I want to go back to using good old Spectre because I wasn't done with that yet. We got rid of that pesky disable. Now, that sounded very interesting, adding acid armor on a Mr. Mime. I don't think that you can learn that. I'm pretty sure Acid Armor was a TM back in the original. I thought, at least I was pretty sure. I'd have to go back and look in the old Gen 1 TM list again, but... okay, so we can still... yeah, we can still deal with these guys here with Spectre. Yeah, fortunately we have something viable using as a ground type. Not that I worry about him having a ground move, but... oh, critical hits are always nice. Slacking. Wow, this is actually a pretty interesting team. Let me see if I can boost up, oh wow, over 8. So it's stealing one of the moves I have to use a bunch of times. Oh, that's... yeah, that's just not nice, man. Okay, so we got rid of a rather interesting team there. Okay, and I think... yeah. Could have sworn there was a hidden item there, but oh well. Yeah, like I said, look, we still got a whole bunch of these trainers. This, yeah, you know, this round in between... well, it's actually like 2 rounds, or at least... no, it's probably like 3, really, put together. It's just such a marathon. At least we'll get advantage of the steel type here. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I was actually pretty happy how well doing that first segment of Mass Effect worked out. It was kind of funny in that, kind of found out that when you do it from a stream, like the stream video apparently it takes hours and hours and hours to actually really upload properly as a full video. Oh, ho, yeah. That's my guy. But yeah, it takes a really long time. I mean, and it seems to be true no matter if you're doing like maybe when I did maybe just a quick 30-second or so test video, or you know, the full length one. I'm not really sure, you know, because you know, just say, you know, uploading status for, it was like probably almost half the day, honestly. So, you know, did it in the morning, and then it was still kind of doing that most of the way while I was working for the day. Like, huh. I'm not really sure why, but, you know, I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, it still worked out fine. But yeah, I was just like, that's pretty interesting. So, you know, if I wanted to, if I was doing any kind of, like, editing or whatever on it, I'd have to wait that long before it would even give me the option to, you know, download it. But oh well. Phoebus, man, so we kind of really kind of took a turn that, you know, guy has Ho-Oh and stuff, and then you're going with, you know, the cousin of Magikarp over there. Alright, Wingull. You know, this would actually, if there was a biker that was over on the biking path, maybe, because that's supposed to be a big thing over the water, I believe, but... Cyndaquil! Alright. My favorite fire-type starter. And I don't think I even need to waste a boomerang on that. We can just keep throwing returns at these guys. Yeah. I bet you do. You know, I probably said it before, but it's always kind of struck me as interesting how the name Shiny kind of, you know, stuck on. Of course, you would still have something like Static. Why not? Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it's just like, why not, right? But yeah, because I think it was mostly like the whole like shiny effect was. Oh gosh, like that's kind of surprisingly appropriate for something like Golem, but. Fortunately, I'm high enough level that even defense can't really save you. But yeah, I think mostly it was just kind of like a visual thing, because technically you could play Gold and Silver on the original Game Boy, so you couldn't really necessarily tell the difference of color palette back then if you were doing that. I mean, I think it was just sort of like a fun gimmick to sort of highlight, hey, now Pokemon's in full color. It just became a big thing. It's like, well, because yeah, the shiny term really is somewhat misleading, because yeah, it's really just an alternate coloration, but yeah, just like really a fan nickname that's stuck around. And it's kind of funny how that happens sometimes. I know with another one that really kind of stuck around. If you go back to Resident Evil 2, the one tyrant enemy that got the fan name Mr. X. Although I think technically that might have originally come from the novelization. But either way, I mean, it was never an official name, but I think everyone just kept calling him that, so it's even internally now, like around the remake time, it's, you know, it's still not official, but I mean, they really, I mean, Capcom really kind of just started leaning into the Mr. X name, so, you know, all it takes is that time and traction with people, and next thing you know, alright, this is finally another poison type for these guys, huh? Bolt Absorb. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to use Eruption because that's just gonna... Oh, yeah. We're doing that kind of nonsense, huh? With the healing. Yeah, good luck. I don't think so, buddy. Alright, because I think yeah, I have a double battle. It's down here. Yeah, it's still one of my least favorite gimmicks in Pokemon is the double battle. And oh gosh. Yeah. There we go. It could have been kind of intimidating, but fortunately, like, high enough level where really not too big of a threat anymore. Alright. There's so many bikers. You guys should be over on the bike path, honestly. There you go, there's a nice big tough Blastoise. That's the kind of team member I would expect you to have that isn't necessarily a poison. Hoot hoot! Alright, we can easily take care of a little hoot hoot. Yeah, I don't even need to waste time with something more powerful on you. So yeah, with Mass Effect, I think that'll end up, yeah, I think that'll end up being pretty darn fun. I mean, I think, as I was saying in the video, it's nice to really have the opportunity to do a video where I'm just gonna sit back and just appreciate, you know, the game and not just trying to, like, oh, click, go through it because I want to just power through it, you know, most of the time. Just go back and just appreciate dialogue and stuff again. Because sometimes you don't always get to do that when you're just playing something for fun. Sometimes, you know, especially if you've played before, you'll want to just, okay, you know, we're just getting through stuff. I've seen that 100 times, maybe, right? But as I said, some of it, hey, I haven't really sat down and listened to the dialogue probably in quite a while, so it's always good to have a nice, more light, casual approach. And I forgot to switch out, but that's alright. We'll just Thunder Wave you, and because I could defeat you, but I wanna try to get some more experience around here. Well, Shockwave. Huh. Poliwhirl. Sorry, you can't scare me. Unless you had something like Shock Absorb, then that would be a little bit annoying. But I think we've hit our quota of that for the moment. Alright, good old Jinx! But it's just too easy because of the ice typing. Oh, it's true. So yeah, then I guess the only other thing I have for this week then... Oh, there's a trainer up there too, I forgot. Tyranitar! Oh my gosh. But yeah, so then this week, I get to look forward to the Eagles in the Super Bowl. So after this Sunday, I can look back in this video and be like, wow, I was so happy, excited, and then they won, or like, well, remember when I was excited, and then they lost. So we'll have to wait and see. Latios! Now, this is a crazy team. Alright, I'm just gonna try. Of course. That's not so helpful. Yeah, there we go. Must use the super effective move no matter what, even if I sat here a bunch of times because he's spamming double team. But either way, it's always, you know, it's always a thrill having your team there in the championship. So, and, oh, he was already level 41. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, well, he's taking a break for a while. This is what I get when I don't pay attention. He's out. But, yeah, when you have your team in the championship, it's always good, especially, as I said before, I don't have too much to look forward to in other teams right now, so, you know, take what I can get. And, you know, while it would still be fairly disappointing if they would lose, the fact that they did win a few years back, it always takes a little bit of this thing off. So even, you know, when they were there a couple seasons ago and lost, like I said, since I did, you know, back in the 2017 season get to see the Eagles win, you know, it takes a tiny bit of that disappointment of losing the championship out. Alright, so we can... You got some in trades? Well, are you trading with a bug trainer? Such a weird sounding cry. Alright, so I guess we kind of have a thing we're going for here. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right, it's normal type. I don't... Why do I forget? I forget that. I'm like, okay, he turns into a dragon type, when it evolves. I'm like, yeah, it's flying normal, a Swablu. Duh. This happens when you don't really think about what you're doing. Alright. Massive overkill, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so this is kind of the... it's kind of the exception to our team there. We had, like, Oh, our flying bug and our cube flying will become a dragon later. And you got a Larion. Alright, I should... Oh gosh, I should go back up there and take care of these trainers. Oh, I don't have the cut. I'm gonna have to come back for... I forgot, you do need the cut to get up to those. Never mind. False alarm, haha. I told you, this just goes on and on and on and on. Like, I just don't want to deal with you anymore. That should give me enough experience to level up anyway. Yeah. Alright. Well, I think we've gone the longest without involving you in the rotation here, so... Let's keep getting that rain. It's really a shame that, yeah, he can't take full advantage of the Shadow Ball. For the life of me, I will never really understand how his Ghost type was physical. You know, and before the whole system got revamped in Ice Punch. That's cool. But yeah, before the whole system got revamped in Gen 4. Man, Ghost type took a while to really work. Because, you know, in Gen 1, you only had the Ghastly family, and then they had basically, no real moves to work with besides Lick, which was pretty useless anyway. And even then, the whole coding was broken so that they weren't even valuable to you. You know, you couldn't even use them against a Psychic type even if you wanted to, because they coded Ghost to be no effect against Psychic types. And they were part poison. So, you know, you're getting super effective and damage against you anyway when the Psychic types just busted out, you know, one of their many nuclear attack moves. Oh. Wow. Yeah, unfortunately my Thunder Punch won't work because you're being part ground, so... You know... That's just mean, man. Alright, I think I should have Burn Heal, yeah. Because unfortunately I have to rely on my... Whoa, Super Fang. Yeah, mostly I have to rely on my physical moves here, because my Thunder Punch won't do squat. And Super Fang, that was always the thing with those Raticate early on in the game. Like, oh yeah, just doing half of your damage no matter what. Alright, let's see if I can milk drink myself here. Let's heal. Now we can get back to business. Whew, this guy actually has a... Yeah, this guy actually has a pretty respectable team here. Unfortunately, you're now toast because Bubble Beam. But hey, I'll give a tip of my hat to you. And the ranger, it's actually, in terms of like randomizing trainer classes there. And I have a paralyzed heal just in case I need to use you. Cause yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, never mind. We have we're at the last trainer here. All right. I think I might have time. I can go back and get out my cut team member and take care of those other trainers up there quick. Especially if this one goes as quickly as it seems to want to. Yeah, you can't really... Yeah, it can't really get much better than that. See, and then... Yeah, you turn into the biker. Just out of curiosity, what kind of stuff we have in this grass area here? What? Excuse me? We have Mewtwo just hanging out there in the grass? That's rather tempting. Oh yeah, I don't really want the experience. I don't really need the experience share anyway. As if I was more efficient at, catching different team members and stuff. Probably be something I would just do all off screen anyway, just to fill up the Pokedex thing a bit here, but don't really need anything else that the aids have. Alright, so we want to just I need to get you, and since you're already at level 42, we're just gonna put you back in the box for a minute here. And we're gonna go see about those last few trainers, and I can't wait to see what kind of terrible item that's gonna be in that Pokeball up there. And let's see, we'll go back to you. All right. Critical hit, so yeah. No hope for you. Whatsoever. Alright, yeah. That was really easy. Okay. Yeah, it's fine for this double battle. Mom Pop's doing Nick, what the heck? Well, this is actually kind of an interesting tandem here. We'll do that. Yeah, I figured that would be good enough. Look, oh, wow. Well, unfortunately, you're not really going to have the chance to do anything with it. So no tail glow for you. Alright. Trading Pokemon, yeah. Alright. That's what you're doing with your trades? I'd be curious to see what you gave up. Not going to make any really bad, inappropriate jokes about that either. I mean, it's kind of set up right there, but I'm not going to say any more about that. Submission. Oh, wonderful. I mean, yeah, I guess technically it is at least decent attacking move, but man, of all the ones in the world we got, alright, is there anything? No, you got nowhere even close to a Mewtwo here. Oh, okay. Well, I already have that, so. Alright, yeah. Figured, well, yeah, now I can't get out of here. Oh, cool. Marigina. Alright, something interesting going on here, but yeah, I figured I would just take a look while I had the cut available to me. Alright. Well, and we didn't run into anything else along the way. Okay, so we made it to Fuchsia City. And, yeah, next time we can take care of the gym and we can do the necessary Safari Zone stuff to get our Surf and Strength HMs. Which is always, you know, fun. Oh, just make sure you gotta take the, take that proper path here. So, yep, we will, yeah, not have to worry about a long route of trainers, but it'll just be gym battle and stumbling through the Safari Zone next time. So, alright, but I think the next video I will do will probably end up being another Mass Effect segment, so that'll be all when we come back to Pokemon again. Alright, till then, later peoples.